Hey there guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to unbox the TCL Tab Pro 5G. Thanks to TCL for sending this out to review. So some quick specs on the device before we go on. It does have a 10.36-inch Full HD display with Next Vision technology. It does have dual speakers, Snapdragon 480 5G chipset. It does have 64 gigs of internal memory. It is expandable up to 1 terabyte via micro SD card. It does have an 8,000 milliamp hour battery. It does offer two cameras. We have a 13 megapixel in the rear and an 8 megapixel up front. It also offers a fingerprint scanner as well and runs with Android 11. The TCL Tab Pro 5G is available from Verizon exclusively. It is $399.99 full price. However, they do offer financing as well. Take a quick look at the packaging before we open it up here. You can see we have a picture of the tablet front and back, as well as TCL Tab branding there. On the side, we get some more of the specs that I previously mentioned. So that 10.36-inch display, 2 GHz octa-core processor, 64 gigs of internal storage, 4 gigs of RAM. It does have stereo speakers, quick charging 8,000 mAh battery, and of course it is a 5G Qualcomm chipset. On the back it does tell you what it includes. So we do have the actual tablet itself, pre-installed SIM card, fast charging wall adapter, USB Type-C cable, USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack adapter. Oh, it doesn't have the headphone jack in there. SIM ejector tool, quick reference guide, and important warranty safety information. We do have two little strips holding this on, so let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, and we have our tablet right up front and center. It does say TCL Tab Pro 5G, as well as it says powered by Next Vision, enhancing your visual experience in real time. Putting that off to the side, we can see what else we have in the box. So we do have our SIM eject tool, and then we have some documentation. So we do have that quick reference guide, we have a product warranty information, product safety and warranty information, as well as important consumer safety information. So our quick reference guide actually offers some information about the tablet itself. So it tells you about the different aspects of it. It tells you how to set it up here. It tells you how to insert the SIM card if it's not already installed. How to charge the tablet, how to use it. All kinds of stuff in here. So very useful if you've never used an Android tablet before. And then on the other side, we should have our charging adapter as well as cable. And we do have our charger, so it is a USB-C to USB-A cable. And then we have our fast charging brick here. So it is a TCL branded black brick. And it looks like it is, I believe, 12 watts. Alright, and here is our tablet. So as you can see, we have a little sticker on here with the TCL Tab Pro 5G branding. We do have a camera up here, as well as our little ambient light sensor. We do have around back a really nice, simple design. So this is in black. As you can see, it kind of has this two-tone thing going on here. So we have a black strip here on the side with TCL branding. We do have our camera and flash, and that actually does jut out just a little bit, so it is kind of a camera hump on there. But it has this kind of interesting design on the back where it kind of looks like it flows outward, kind of like rays. Kind of interesting design. We have the 5G Verizon logo there. On the side, it looks like we have our volume rocker. We do have a microphone, it appears, maybe another one. A couple microphones, actually. We do have our SIM card tray at the bottom here. On this side, we do have some pins, so I'm not sure if they have any accessories that maybe go with this tablet. That's kind of interesting. Like the iPad has pins that you can use like for a keyboard, so that'd be kind of interesting. Maybe TCL has something up their sleeve for later. We do have our USB-C port for charging. We have two speaker grills here. And it looks like we have two more speaker grills up at the other side, so it looks like we do have that stereo speaker sound that they were talking about. Do have our power and our fingerprint scanner integrated right there. And this is a very nice thin tablet. So let's go ahead and turn it on, set it up, and check it out. Alright, so here we are at the home screen. So as you can see, we have this really nice wallpaper. We are running Android 11. I'll show you more about that in just a second here, but we can see a couple apps we already have out of the box. So we have a couple Verizon apps. I'm not really a fan of these, but you have Digital Secure, Cloud, and My Verizon. I do not think you can actually remove these. Let's go to App Info and see. Looks like you can only disable them, so that's unfortunate, but again, it's a Verizon exclusive, so their stuff is going to be on there. You're going to have all the good Google things here. We have settings, we have their Verizon messaging app, Chrome, all that good stuff here. Couple added things in here. Apple Music, surprisingly Audible, Bingo Blitz, more Verizon things, Disney Plus, IMDb, LinkedIn, Slotomania, Smart Family, and a lot of these you should be able to just go in and delete. So yeah, it looks like a lot of these you can go in and delete, but just letting you know, out of the box you are going to get a little bit of bloatware. The screen on this is actually really nice. It is pretty bright as well. Let's take a look at our About section here. So you can see it is a 1200 by 2000 display, so it is Full HD Plus. Again, those two cameras, so we have the front camera and rear camera, 64 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of RAM. We are running Android 11. I'm not sure of the exact version. It looks like September 1st, 2021 security patch. There were no updates out of the box, so hopefully we get some more updates later on with these security patches, so it's more in line with the time. So we're at November 5th is today, so we should hopefully have that here soon. But we have a nice landscape mode here, as well as the portrait mode. And you can see it does have a little bit of glare on it, of course, but it's really not bad. It's actually pretty speedy from what I've seen here. I can't test Verizon's network on this, but as you can see, scrolling is pretty good on this. The stereo speakers, I did try those out, and they are actually really, really loud, so that is actually a really nice thing to see. This thing is very light, feels really nice in the hand, and of course, we have cameras here, so let's check out these cameras real quick. So, yeah, we'll do that. So we do have TCL's typical camera UI, so we can just scroll through. You get a couple different options, so you have auto, video, filter, pano, and stop motion. So nothing like their phones, but you do have a couple different choices here. We've got our camera here for the front, and let's see what our video options are. So we can see 1080p. So it looks like the tops is 1080p at 30 frames per second for our rear camera, and then for the front camera, we'll check that one out, probably about the same. Yeah, so the same thing, 1080p at 30 frames per second. Obviously, a tablet, you don't need a really crazy good camera for a tablet, but that's what you get with this one. Now, if you guys want to see a quick comparison to their one from last year, they did have the TCL Tab, and that's an 8-inch model here. So here's the TCL Tab here, and that's just the difference. So you can see that the bezels on the new one are really thin all the way around, so it looks really, really nice. And of course, you have that really nice 10-inch display versus the 8-inch on this one. Now, this one also came in a kids version as well. But the same thing, same apps and everything really, the same Verizon apps and kind of the same bloatware and everything here. Now, one thing I will say is that the TCL Tab from last year is still on Android 10. They have not updated that. And another Verizon phone that they had, the TCL 10 5G UW, that one is still on Android 10. So TCL actually is pretty good about updating their phones and other devices to Android, newer Android versions. However, it seems like Verizon is the one that's keeping these on these lower versions. So just be prepared that if you do buy this tablet, it will be stuck on Android 11 and will not get Android 12. Because, again, this one is from last year and still hasn't been updated to Android 11. So, Verizon, dear God, please update your devices. We know TCL can update these, so you guys can do it too. So, but that is just a quick comparison. Now, this one is a little bit cheaper. I think this is about $100 cheaper, but this one is a little more pocketable. This one has a rubberized coating on the back and has, you know, one camera and flash. It also, I believe, no, this one doesn't have 5G, I don't think. So this one does have 5G. And as you can see, the difference in the rear casing here. I think that the new one looks a lot nicer, but again, if you're really looking for something pocketable, this is good, and this one is also good for the kids as well. And they make a kids version that has a nice kids case for this one, so that is another one. So, again, you have the fingerprint scanner on this one, and of course, it didn't recognize my finger. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay, so it's at the top, which is a little strange. It's on the side on this on the 8-inch version, so that's one thing you'll notice. It's on the side here. It's on the top on this one. But overall, like so far from just using this for a few minutes, it is pretty impressive. I watched a video on here. The screen is plenty bright, has a nice color, it's pretty vivid, and the speakers I'm really, really pleased with because this only has just the bottom firing speakers, so that definitely makes the difference. Before we go, let me go ahead and check out our storage, and then we'll check out wallpapers just to see how well we got. So as you can see, we actually have quite a few nice wallpapers in here. So we've got a couple different ones here. Actually, really, really nice wallpapers included on this one. So those are really nice. Yeah, beautiful sky. Yeah, these are actually really nice. I really like that one. All right, so that's the one for what I'm going to use. That looks really, really nice, actually. All right, and then before we go, we'll check out our storage and see how much we got out of the box. Now, again, we got a couple of things of bloatware, but again, you can get rid of that. So it looks like we have 39. So 24.08 is used, so it looks like 39 is available out of the box. And again, you can expand this up to 1 terabyte, so you do have some more ability to add storage to this. So anyway, guys, that's a quick look at the TCL Tab Pro 5G. So again, this is available from Verizon exclusively. It is $399.99. Again, you can finance it as well. So you have 24-month financing or 30-month financing, and it makes it really, really cheap. But honestly, this is a pretty good tablet. So if you're looking for a pretty inexpensive 5G tablet running Android, this is definitely one to look at. The only thing, again, like I said, that is disappointing is Verizon holding off these updates for these, but if you don't mind that and it's not a big deal to you, this thing is going to keep you entertained for a while to come. A pretty good one so far. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this quick video on the TCL Tab Pro 5G. I'll definitely leave a link down below where you can check this out. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.